Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, this past Saturday, my babysitter Samantha and her friends, they took me to this paperback book sale, and guess what I got?
What?
Okay, guys, close your eyes. You're not gonna believe this. Okay, now you can open them.
Oh.
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
That looks really scary.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. At first, my babysitter wasn't going to let me get it because she didn't think my mom would approve. But then I told them that my mom lets me watch Unsolved Mysteries. And then I worked out a deal with my babysitter's friend, Steph, who fronted me the money. And then we asked my mom, and my mom agreed. So things worked out in the end. My mom's just happy that I'm reading, but she did tell me that if I got scared, then too bad, so sad I wasn't allowed to sleep on the floor of their bedroom. I'm afraid of no ghosts.
Ghostbusters.
Okay, that one's kind of scary.
I can't even look at that. I would have nightmares for a week.
That one's really weird. Here, pass it around if you want to take a better look. Here, Rachel, want to check it out?
No.
Okay, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do we all agree we want to see Working Girl?
Definitely, yes.
Freaky, let's go see Working Girl. I really want to see Bitches, but I promised my mother I would go with her next weekend. It's unanimous. We want to see Working Girl. Okay, Working Girl it is, but we have to get Tina past Miss Sandy.
I think it's going to be okay. Fingers crossed Miss Sandy still believes the Aunt Maud bit.
Hey ladies, tickets are on me. I just got my first paycheck from Blockbuster.
I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Ronnie.
Thanks, working guy. Hey, Miss Sandy, can we please have 4 tickets for Working Girl?
Hi, sweetheart. 4 tickets it is. Now, are you all of age to see this movie?
Yes, ma'am, we are all of age.
What about her? She does not look of age.
Miss Sandy, that's my Aunt Maud. Remember, you've met her. She's from Cincinnati. She likes to smoke Winstons and watch The Price is Right.
Maybe you remember me from my purse.
Aunt Maud, I did not even recognize you. Did you get a permanent?
Yeah, and I also got a new jean jacket.
You look great. You look about 20 years younger now. Is that who I think it is on that jean jacket?
Yeah, it's Magnum PI.
I love him.
Awesome.
Aunt Maud, you look great. We gotta do what we can to keep up with these kids.
Yeah, gotta keep up with the kids.
Y'all enjoy the movie now.
Gummy bears are on me, guys.
Last night, I was heating up some leftover Swedish meatballs, and the phone rings. It's Brenda. She is hysterical. And I say to myself, someone is either dead or has been seriously injured. I say, oh my God, Brenda, what happened? And she can't get it out. I said, Brenda, hon, you're going to have to tell me what happened. She says, Deb, they shot him. I said, who, the president? She says, no. Somebody shot JR. I said, JR? From the television show Dallas? I said, okay, thanks for calling, Brenda. I got some meatballs waiting. I'll talk to you later.
I mean, look, I know everybody's going buck wild over this Who Shot JR episode, but she scared the living bejesus out of me.
Tina, dear, would you like to share what you love most about summer rec?
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I really didn't want to go to summer rec. I wanted to go to a horse camp, but my mom told me that money doesn't grow on trees. But this was like the best surprise of my life. I think like my favorite parts of summer rec were the potato sack races, even though I came in dead last. I would say the same about kickball, but again, like I didn't enjoy getting picked last all the time, but I really like that a lot. I like the trips to Harry Harris Park. I like swimming at the beach, but I didn't like the sea lights at all. That was not fun. No, that was not fun for me. I like arts and crafts, like making this cool barrette and also like the ashtray for my dad, the noodle necklace for my mom. I really liked all the arts and crafts stuff as well. Hey, Strawberry Shortcake, what did you think of summer rec? I had a lot of fun. I thought it was really fun as well. I'm going to really miss you guys. We had a lot of fun this summer. And this year, I'm going to be practicing my kickball.
I'm going to tell y'all a little story about a woman who tried. She went to the hairdresser. She got her hair done. In fact, she got the whole makeover package, got her makeup done, her nails done, bought a new outfit. Now, this woman that I'm telling you about, she had a date with this gentleman. And he never showed up. Stood her up. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And rejection, sometimes it can breed obsession. But she will not get obsessed this time. No, she won't. No, she won't. She's going to move forward with dignity, with pride, and with the knowledge that the person that she is meant to be with, he's going to put forth the time. He's going to put forth the energy. He's going to say, thank you for wearing that lipstick, for taking the time, for putting forth your energy. He's going to appreciate it. Now, if this person who we have been so generous to with our time, with our attention, with our energy, also happens to work at a Domino's Pizza that we frequent, well, we will not be giving that pizza place our business no more. No, we won't. We're going to find a new place. Yes, we will. And guess what else? We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay.
Me and the Tinder swindler, we met on Tinder and we became internet lovers. And I was attracted to him, but I just knew from the beginning that something was off. I got a text from him this one day and he's like, oh, just landed here in Germany. I'm thinking of you. And, I have to tell you, I was very, very, very uncomfortable. I mean, really, who wears white pants after Labor Day? And really, the Louis Vuitton sweater? I'm sorry. No, thank you. Check, please. And if I'm being honest, and I hope this doesn't get me canceled, but, with all of the Gucci and the Smoochie and the Louis Vuitton, it made me really wonder if he maybe had small genitals. Sorry, honey, but wearing Louis Vuitton isn't going to get you a pair of bigger balls. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with small genitals. And then one day he sent me a picture, and it was like a picture of someone else taking a picture, and I was like, this is too much. I can't. There's something that's just very unattractive to me about a man who takes a lot of pictures of himself. To me, it just screams desperate insecurity. Look at me, I'm taking a picture, someone else is taking a picture. I mean, come on, please, go to therapy. It's time, honey. It's time for therapy. You don't have to suffer any longer. I just knew something was off, something wasn't right. Everything in my body was telling me this guy is dangerous. Why did I keep talking to him? That's a fair question. I don't know. I guess I was intrigued. I wanted to know how the story was going to end with this guy. I almost felt like a detective, like I wanted to get to the bottom of it, I wanted to crack the case, so to speak. I just want to ask him why. Why the white pants?
Stan Montgomery?
Deborah, hello.
What are you doing out in the middle of this storm and at Nell's Diner?
I know I shouldn't have gotten on the road, but I should be asking you the same.
We've been here since breakfast, if you can believe it. We decided to hunker down here until the storm passed. Sitting in the dark is always better with good company.
Very wise. It's blowing quite hard out there. I would avoid driving over the bridges. I risked it all for a slice of Nell's Diner key lime pie. I'm celebrating.
Oh, how nice. What you celebrating, honey?
Well, I made contact with Denise.
You heard from Denise? Oh, Stan, that is wonderful news.
She called into 102.7 The Heat and made a love dedication to me.
Oh, that's so romantic. Now that's the same station you called into to make a love dedication to her.
Precisely.
I've never heard of that station, and I have all the numbers to the love request lines. Stan, I've gone looking for that station ever since I heard you on the air talking about Denise, and I haven't been able to find it.
The radio tower doesn't always broadcast it clearly, but last night, it came through clear for me. And now I can rest easy knowing Denise is safe.
Well, I'm just real happy for you, hon. That is great news, honey.
Oh, well, we may be smack dab in the middle of a storm, but blue skies are on their way again to Flamingo Shores, and so is some key lime pie. Oh, my goodness, can I help you?
Hi, Stan.
Denise!
Nanu.
Thank Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Love is in the air.
Everyone needs a little shelter from the storm.
Nels Diner, this is Caroline speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Shane.
Oh, honey, you're going to want to sit right down because tonight we have a special of potato skins for an appetizer. And then for dinner, are you sitting down? Hi, Shane. We got steak Diane, honey. Yes, we do, but you better get here soon because it's not going to last.
Hi, Shane. Order in.
Honey, it's so good, I'm telling you, I would sell my soul twice over. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Great, we'll see you later tonight. Bye. I am so sorry to hear that. Let me take those out of your way. I will be right back. You cooks think you're so superior to us, but let me tell you something, honey. Can I take your plates? This ain't McDonald's, okay? People are paying a little bit more than $1 for their burgers, and they deserve a little bit higher quality. So you need to bring the quality, or you need to get out of here, okay? Find yourself a... Okay, that sounds delicious. Honey, I'm not scared to go to prison. I've been there before. Shane, I'm so sorry you had to see me act like that. Hi, Patsy. So nice of you to join us. Hi, Caroline.
So my best friend Brenda and her daughter, little Tina, double dog dare me to call this guy Phil from Domino's Pizza, who left his name and number on the box for me. Now, I've never seen this guy. I don't know if he's some 16-year-old kid, but I was double dog dared. So I called the guy, and he answers. I said, "Hi, is this Phil from Domino's?" He said, "It is." I said, "Hi, my name is Deborah. You left your name and number on my pizza box on Saturday night, and I was just calling to say hi." He said, "Deborah, I'm so happy you called." I said, "Hold it, Phil. I need to know how old you are." And he said, "I'm 35. I said, "That's great. Well, look, hey, I'm a woman of 40. And Phil perked right up, and he said, "That's great. I love my gals a little bit older." I said, "Settle down, Phil." So Phil says, "Look, I know it's kind of last minute and it might not be ideal, but my buddy's having a birthday party tonight and I'd love for you to be my date." I said, "I think that could actually work." And he said, "That's great. I'll pick you up at 7. And then he says, "By the way, it's a costume party."
Hi, Patsy, honey. Can I have a word, please? Of course, honey. What can I do for you? Well, as you well may know, there is a new girl coming in to train today, and I thought since we are both senior servers that it was only fair that we share the responsibility of training her. Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea, honey. It's only fair. Okay, great. Well, I'll go ahead and take her today. I'll get her settled. I'll introduce her to everybody, show her the ropes. I'll get her a time card. And I went ahead and I took the liberty of making her this here folder. It has all our menus. It has our opening side work. It has our closing side work. It has our running side work and so forth. Look at you, Miss Organized. And if you want, I made a copy for you too, just for reference if you want one. Sure, honey. Whatever's going to keep you happy. Okay, great. Well, you have yourself a good shift. And just to remind you, you do have lemons today. Lemons, right. You have yourself a wonderful shift, too. Toodaloo. Gerald, honey, why don't you mind your business? Because I ain't talking to you. Why don't you get to stepping and back to prepping? Gerald, honey, don't start.
Hi, y'all. I'm Roberta Jones. I came to train.
Okay, honey, right this way.
Something happens when you enter your 40s. You begin to truly appreciate life's little miracles, like canceled plans. When someone cancels on me, honey, it's like a gift from God, the universe, the ancestors. Somebody was looking out. And listen, it was with good and pure intentions when I suggested we get together at the new place with the 7-layer lasagna. But you better bet your bottom dollar when you call to cancel on me, I'm gonna breakdance. Honey, I'm gonna bust moves this 40-something body's gonna need Advil for. Then I'm gonna get the lasagna takeout, watch my programs in my moo-moo. A miracle, gift from the heavens. And like the lasagna, chef's kiss. And honey, it's not you, it's me. I know we would have had a fabulous time, but I also know it would have drained the life force out of me. When you're in your 40s, you begin to understand the value of the energy reset. Every day you get up, you take care of your home, you go to work, you take care of your kids if you got them, your car, your yard, your dogs, your hamsters, your air purifier, because if you're over 40, you probably got one of those too. There's always something or someone who requires your energy and your time. Making time to recharge the battery of your soul, it's paramount. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't worry about canceling plans with me, honey. I'm going to be doing the Cabbage Patch. And that is a check that's going to cash, honey.
Thank you for calling Nell's Diner. This is Caroline speaking. How can I help you? Tonight's dinner special is the half rotisserie chicken. It's served with oven roasted potato wedges and green bean casserole. Yes, Patsy is working tonight. unfortunately. Now, look, I know you're just doing your job and you're seating people where there's room, but I have taken all the big tables today with all the kids, and I would just think that maybe it was fair if Patsy got one or two. 7 chocolate milks. That sounds delicious. Can someone please help me make some chocolate milks? Hi, Shane. Order in. Patsy, I'm very sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I need to talk to Gerald about my food. Well, maybe if you spent less time talking and more time cooking, I'd have my food already. Ever since Patsy and Gerald started dating, the food has taken twice as long because she's in the kitchen chatting him up. And you know what else? I gotta pick up the slack on all her tables. I am sick of it and I'm saying something. Today's the day I'm saying something. Patsy, honey, I did not say that. I would never say that. I need 3 high chairs for table 10, please. Those burgers smell real good, Shane. Patsy, honey, I took some wet naps to table 17 for you. Oh, that is no problem at all. My pleasure.
Honey, it's a leave-in condition by Paul Mitchell. It's going to bring lots of moisture back into your hair, honey. Hi, Cindy. This is Steph calling from Hot Lip Salon. I just wanted to let you know that we are offering a free banana clip with the purchase of a haircut. Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Give us a call sometime soon. Bye. Thanks for coming to Hot Lip Salon. This is for you. Honey, your hair's already coming back to life. Look at it. Honey, baby, sweetie, the Southern Belle of Taco Bell. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Put your head all the way back. I'm sorry your neck hurts, but I do have to get the shampoo out of your hair. So I can keep washing or we can keep talking. Come on. I swear, I need a vacation.
Well, good evening. My name is Caroline. I'm going to be taking care of you. Can I get you something to drink? Hi, Patsy. How are you? Lovely eyeshadow you're wearing. Very interesting choice for work. Hi, Shane. I got an order for you. Order in. You made me chicken fingers with French fries. Oh, my word. That was so sweet. Thank you, Shane. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and you tell me all your allergies. I'm going to write them down because, honey, I ain't trained in CPR. Hi, Shane. Do you need something to drink? Well, I'm very sorry to you, Gerald, that there are so many notes on my ticket. However, my customer has allergies, so unless you want to pay the hospital bill, I suggest you read it. Shane, whatever you got cooking smells awfully good. Ordering. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. It has been so long since I've seen you. Yes, my Dolly Parton lookalike contest is coming up soon. Hope you can make it. To the Patsy section. Gerald, honey, this don't look medium well. I can see it moving. I am not telling you how to do your job. However, I'm protecting myself by doing mine. Shane, I'm so sorry you had to see me act like that. You know, I don't usually act like that.
Of course he invited half the school. I'm basically an extra in my own teen rom-com.
Nailed it. Tina, you survived the scalp apocalypse.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, I guess I wasn't the only VIP.
Right? The whole math club showed up. Coach Thompson skanked. And someone's grandma threw an orthopedic shoe at our trombone guy.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Wait, did you not have fun? You got the string cheese VIP treatment.
Oh no, I did. It was fun. I guess I just thought it was going to be different, like maybe less of a public service event.
Oh, you want like a date night, like romantic with like candles and stuff? Or glow sticks?
Hey, keep your shirt on. I didn't say that.
For what it's worth, I just hope it'd be you and me too. I just panic invited the whole school because I thought if no one showed up, I'd look like a loser.
Steven, you literally just face planted into a trash can right in front of me.
Exactly. Imagine if no one saw that. Yo, truce?
Maybe.
That's just a yes wearing sunglasses indoors.
I got 1 hot chocolate with extra whipped cream. Caroline. Yes, Patsy? It's time. Are you ready? Oh, honey, I was born ready. Roberta, honey, can we please have a word? Yes, ladies, what can I do for you? So Patsy and I, we ain't gonna mince words. We know you've been giving away pies. I see what's going on, ladies. I've been noticing you've been on a witch hunt. But guess what? This witch,
I ain't afraid of fire.
No, honey, do not insult our intelligence by calling this a witch hunt, because I will tell you that we have very reliable sources, including my very own sister who you tried to poach from my section by offering her a free pie. How dare you?
Oh, honey, you go ahead and get that out. It is not good to bottle things. I'm so glad that y'all finally came to talk to me because I've been saving up my receipts. You see the pies I've been giving away to the customers? I've been paying for them out my own pocket. Yes, I have. You can go ahead and calculate those. I give the pie, the customer is so overwhelmed with gratitude. They often tip me the amount of the pie or more. And then guess what? When they come back in, they ask to sit in my section. You get what you give, honey. Sometimes if you give a little extra, you get a little extra. Excuse me, I gotta go check on all my tables.
Hotluck Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help ya? Oh, hey, Samantha. Hey, I can't talk right now. I have to go get Donna a Diet Coke. It's screwed. She drinks like 5,000 a day. You can have a seat. Okay, thanks. Bye. Anyway, yeah, it's like totally gross. Totally grody.
Steph, if you're going out, Diet Coke.
Donna Roberta Jones just called and she wants to know if you can give her a permit for her. Samantha, I don't want to hear you talk about your grody ex-boyfriend anymore. He's a loser. You can go to the sink. Here's your Diet Coke. Here, I have your Diet Coke. Here, I got your Diet Coke. Here's your Diet Coke. Hi, Roberta. Unfortunately, she's completely booked for the day. I need to get rich really fast. Samantha, we were supposed to go roller skating on Saturday night. I can't hang out tonight because I'm hanging out with Brandon. Well, yeah, he is a loser and he is grody, but he's got a nice car. Your Diet Coke is in the fridge. Business call. Is the water too cold? Okay. Okay, could you just like lean all the way back? I am not built for hard labor.
This week has been a big week for me, and I want to thank everybody who's been showing up for me. I was on the television show, I Can See Your Voice, Season 3, Episode 3. I was the wedding planner, and if you haven't watched it, I won't give it away, but you can stream it. It's Fox on Hulu, and yeah, I just want to thank everybody who's been watching and supporting me. I also have hit 1.2 million views on Instagram for this character. Her name is Gail, and she is a thrifting queen. And what's so hilarious about this is that a lot of people don't know that it's a character and that it's a joke. So if you followed me for thrift tips, I'll be doing Gail again, okay? But this is a character comedy page, but I'm so happy you're here, and thank you so much for the follow. And last but certainly not least, I've been engaged in a little bit of an online romance. Diet Coke, baby. They've been flirting with me on Instagram. Diet Coke. Steph needs a cameo. Diet Coke and others liked your reel. Diet Coke. I'm saving the last dance for you. Call me. Okay, jokes aside though, this has been an awesome week. I want to thank everybody and I love you so much. Thanks for supporting me. I got a fresh set. Clickety clack, this witch is back.
I'm a Pisces, so I'm highly intuitive and emotional. I'm an empath. I'm picking up on a weird energy. Purple is my power color. Oh my God, it's 11/11. Make a wish. He's a Scorpio. That could be fun. You should charge your crystals. You're a Gemini. Very nice. I'm so grateful. Happy winter solstice. Girl, it's the law of attraction. I'm telling you. I have the gift. They're an Aries. Girl, run. I just feel things. I see dead people. Oh my God, I'm kidding. I don't, but I do hear them. I'm so sick of toxic positivity. It's the universe. It's working for you. Are you paying attention? You should put some coconut oil on it. I pray to Stevie Nicks. You have a really beautiful aura. I can see it. It's like pink and a little bit of purple, and I see like a. I'm trying to protect my peace. You know what I mean? Are you down with OPP? Other people's peace? Don't tell me to be positive. Like that in and of itself is negative. You're telling me to repress my feelings. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Honey, baby, sweetie, what are we doing today? Hon, you're the professional. You decide what I need done today. Maybe a hair trim and we'll wax your mustache. My mustache? Okay, yeah, you can do that. That's good. You know, the only thing, hon, is my hair's been real dry. Well, honey, your hair's dry because you parm it, you bleach it, you style it. I mean, you know, we could do a deep condition. Honey, sweetie, pudding pie, I'm just gonna pump up your chair. So how's this lover boy that you've been dating? Oh, things are great. He's a sweetheart. You know, he's the nicest guy I've ever dated. Dependable, he's loyal, he's honest. He loves REO Speedwagon. Wow, he sounds like Mr. Perfect. Steph, can I get a Diet Coke? Deb, what do you want, hon? Oh, I'd actually love a coffee. Thanks, hon. What about you, hon? Are you dating anyone? Oh, please, no, I'm not dating anyone. You're so confident. I'm so surprised. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of confidence, but honey, I go through men like a pair of kids. I wear them out quick. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You'll find your Prince Charming soon enough, hon. You know, I am a romantic at heart. Every single time I see the first star in the sky or I walk past a wishing well, I always throw a penny in for love. But these guys got to get it together. Okay, let's get this cape off of you. Gorgeous, right? What do we think about this? Oh, I love it. I love it. Fun, I like it. It's good. It's different. I really like it. I think it looks good. You did a great job. Okay, well, I'm ready to go meet that man of mine over at the Pizza Hut looking hot. Steph, Diet Coke.
Tina, dear, it's your turn. Would you like to show us what you brought?
Well, my Aunt Deb was babysitting me, and she said that if I cleaned out her car, she'd take me to Toys R Us. And guess what I got? It's got super magical power. Will I marry Joey from New Kids on the Block? I'll try it again. Will I get a Teddy Ruxpin for Christmas? Will I get a Alf doll for Christmas? Will I make the faculty honor roll? Will I marry Donnie from New Kids on the Block? It was working before.
Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you? No, I'm sorry. We don't have anything open for that time. Could you do 2 p.m.? Yes, that's all we have available is 2 p.m. Okay, great. We'll see you then. Bye. Steph, honey, Diet Coke, stat. Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Unfortunately, we don't have time for that at 2, but if you can come in at 3. Yeah, 3. That's what we have available. Wonderful. We'll see you then. Okay, thanks. Bye. Steph, get the condish. Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you? What would you like to have done? Well, I can fit you in at 3 if you get here right on time. As I said, 3 o'clock is all we have. Steph, Diet Coke. Wonderful. Thank you so much for calling the salon. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye. Could you do me a fave and just like put your head all the way back? Thanks. There you go. I'm just going to wrap this around your hair. I cannot sustain this. I really can't. This is not sustainable for me. I need a raise. Stop. Thank you for calling Hot Look Salon. This is Steph speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Samantha. What are you doing?
Oh, not too much. What are you doing?
Oh, you know, slinging Diet Cokes and sweeping Rhodey hair.
Well, I know that this is a long shot, but do you want to meet Ronnie and I over at Firewheels?
You guys are going to Firewheels? Oh my God, I so wish we could go, but no, we're booked until 9. It's totally bogus.
That is a bummer. Hang up the phone because you and I, we need to have a little talk.
Samantha, I have to call you back.
Okay, call me later. I want you to know that I see how hard you're working.
Okay.
I need you to know, honey, that I am very proud of you, and you're doing a very good job, honey.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I also got you a little present, honey, here.
What's this?
Open it up.
Okay. What did you get me?
Oh, thank God. Honey, I knew you would love it. You deserve it.
Mom, I know you love that Diet Coke phone, but we have been getting the weirdest calls ever since we started using it.
You're right. It's been very weird around here, but you've been doing a good job. I'm proud of you. And that Diet Coke can, that's a collectible. We got to keep it safe. Got to keep it nice. Now, I heard you on the phone with your friends, and I don't want you to miss out on going to the roller rink. So you go tonight. I'll take care of the phones. Don't worry about it.
For real?
Yeah, go have fun, honey.
This is really awesome. Thank you.
Hello?
Samantha? Hey, I can totally go tonight.
Honey, before you leave, Diet Coke stat. Phil and I got into our very first fight last night. I was sitting on the couch and I just got this sick feeling in my stomach. This sense of impending doom and dread. And I said, if I don't get into the car and go over and apologize to Phil soon, I don't know. I felt like something bad was going to happen. I mean, I don't think anyone was really wrong, but it was an argument that snowballed. And before you know it, he's out the door and I'm sitting on the couch watching Alf. Now, Phil, he gave me a key to his house on our 6-month anniversary, and I didn't even think to knock. I just opened the door. And when I tell you
Though what was on the other side of that door, nothing could have prepared me for. Apparently he had a little energy to get out. Because he was doing a Jane Fonda workout video. I have the same tape, and let me tell you, those moves aren't easy, but he was nailing them. I said, squeeze those buns, hon.
Thank you for calling Nails Diner. This is Caroline speaking. How can I help you? The meatloaf is delicious. However, I love the lasagna. It's real good. I swear, you are going to love it. Hi, Shane, sweetheart. I got an order for you. Order in. Hi, Patsy. So nice of you to join us. Hi, sweetheart. I'll be back. I'm going to get you all some crayons. Order in, Shane. Hi, good afternoon. And how many's in your party? A party of 20. Wow, my goodness. That is just wonderful. Hold one moment, please. Y'all get ready, because all hell is about to break loose. Okay, and how many basters and high chairs? 7. Wonderful. We're going to get your table set up, and we will come get you shortly. I need some help. What you mean I gotta take the 20 top? My section is full. Oh, Patsy's too busy and she can't handle it. Okay, you know what? I've been nice to her, but it is on like Donkey Kong. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Nell's Diner. My name is Caroline. I'm going to be taking care of you. Now, can I get a show of hands? Who needs a separate check? Wow, that's a lot of hands. Wonderful. I need some help. Does anyone work here? Terry, can you bring some waters to that big table? Give him some bread, throw him some crackers. I am done playing nice. Patsy, you want to at least help me get a drink order? I would really appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie.
Are you alone tonight? Wishing you could meet someone who understands you? Call Loveline. Real people, real connections.
I'm having the time of my life talking to this man. We both love the television show Cheers, and, well, he makes me feel like the only woman on the face of the earth.
She's an extraordinary woman. We've been talking for hours. I'm taking her to the Sizzler on Thursday.
Whether you're looking for late night laughs, deep conversation, or someone to share your dreams with, Loveline is open 24 hours.
If these two can find love, so can you.
So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Love is waiting on the other line.
Modern dating using modern technology from the comfort of your home. Loveline. Call now. 1-900-LOVE. It's $2.99 for the first minute and 99 cents for each additional minute after that. Adults 18 plus only.
Additional rates may apply.
Tina? Tina? Tina, dear, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is Tina Donahue, and I'm 12 years old. Some things that I really like are dinosaurs and iguanas. I do have an interest in all kinds of animals. My favorite mammal is a bottlenose dolphin. They're really majestic creatures, and actually they have a really high IQ. Hey, guess what? There's a movie coming out called Jurassic Park. Maybe you guys have seen the previews, but my mom is taking my best friend Rachel and I this weekend. And look, it's my good luck troll. My friend Rachel gave this to me at my 12th birthday party at Pizza Hut. A fun fact that others don't know about me. I mean, I guess it's not really like something people don't know, but I do love to dance a lot. It really is like a passion of mine. I used to take dance classes last year, and I didn't feel comfortable wearing a leotard in front of people. So I decided to just teach myself. So I'm self-taught. I dance a lot at home to all different types of music, and I just like all different types of dance movements. So I am practicing right now some like ribbon dancing. I am going to do it for the talent show, so that's going to be fun. I haven't told anybody that. I can show you guys what I've come up with so far if you want.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, we will do that later for sure.
Okay, sweet.
Something extremely terrifying happened to Brenda and I on Friday night. It's been a while since I've let my hair down, and when Brenda invited me to a cocktail party at her friend Susie's house, I was happy to say yes. So I made some deviled eggs, and I whipped up a batch of boozy Hawaiian punch, and I was ready to party. We get to the house, and there's a bunch of cars out front, but no one's answering the door. And the moon was full, and it was hanging low in the sky, and I looked at Brenda. I said, something is not right here. She says, this is weird, but let's go around back. And when we got back there, the door was ajar. I says, oh, for Christ's sake, what the heck are we going to walk into? So I says, Brenda, stand back, and I slowly push open the door. And that's when I see the horror scene. They were laid out all over the couch and on the bed and on the dining room table. I've never seen so much damn Tupperware in my entire life.
Last night, it was just after midnight. The moon was full, hanging low in the sky. Phil and I were driving down an old road that only the locals know about. We were coming home from a Hall & Oates concert. Phil was holding my hand as we were driving. We were singing Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. And then all of a sudden, Phil got quiet. I says, "What's wrong, babe?" He says, "Look ahead on the right." And there I saw it. An old, broken down hearse. I says, "What in God's name is that thing doing there?" He says, "I don't know." And then as we drove past, we look over to see it, and there's a man sitting in the driver's seat. I said, "Phil, hon, put the pedal to the metal, 'cause we gotta get the heck out of here." So Phil started gunning the Mustang, and we look back in the rear view mirror, and there is the car with its lights on coming onto the road. Now let me tell you something, hon. I don't scare too easily, but I was jumping out of my keds, and this hearse, it was gaining speed on us. Now, we had about 5 miles until we got to the end of this road where there was a gas station. I said, "Phil, as soon as we get up on that gas station, let's go pull in, because it's 24 hours, and at the very least, there'll be someone inside who can call the police." So we get to the gas station and we pull right in, but no sooner did we pull in that this hearse followed right behind us. I says, "Okay, it's time to fight." And I pulled out a big old nail file from my glove compartment, and I grabbed some Aquanet that I had in the back seat. I said, "Here you go, Phil." He says, "I won't be needing that because I have a black belt in judo." I said, "I'm sorry, what'd you say?" He says, "I got a black belt in judo." I says, "Since when?" He says, "Since 1972, when I was on a team back in college." We're so distracted talking about Phil's judo background that we look up and we see that the guy has gotten out of his car and he's standing in front of ours. And he's shouting, "Your tire, your back right tire, it's about to blow." The guy's name was Rick, and he was real nice. He was pulled over because his car was overheating. Turns out he got it at an auction for $200. Phil and I are going bowling with him on Tuesday.
Thank you for calling Nell's Diner. This is Caroline speaking. How can I help you? You set me a table already? I swear, can I get 2 minutes to just write down the specials? Patsy is totally out of control. She came in today with night before makeup on. That mascara was 4 days old. Patsy, honey, I would never say that. I did not say that. Hi, Shane. You gonna come to my Dolly Parton look-alike contest? Well, today's Wednesday, so we have meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And then our soup of the day is dingleberry. You go on and laugh now, Gerald, but I don't really think it's funny. Well, he started it. He wrote on the board that we had dingleberry soup as our soup of the day, and I just went and told a customer. I swear, Gerald, if I lose a tip on this, you are going to get your tires slashed. I will get one of them steak knives, I will go to your truck, and I will slash the hell out of your tires. Shane, I am so sorry you had to see me like that. I don't usually act like that. I ain't really going to slash his tires. Order in, Gerald, and maybe you want to keep your hair out of it this time? It was a foggy night, just after 9 p.m. I was driving home from my shift at the record store. The moon was full, helping light my way down the old desolate road I was driving. I turned on the car radio, but I wasn't getting any reception. So I slowly started turning the dial, hoping for something to come through to help keep me company. After a while, I finally get a station coming through, a new radio station called 105.7 The Heat. And this gal gets on, and she says, "My name is DJ Lovebug, and you're listening to Swoon Tunes." She says, "For the next 2 hours, I'm going to be taking calls and playing all your love dedications." She says, "Hi, Stanley, you're on the air, and who would you like to dedicate a love song to?" Then this guy, Stan, says, "I'd love to dedicate a song to my girlfriend, Denise, who's been missing for 6 months from a parking lot of a Dairy Queen." Now I'm listening, and I am shocked, and you can tell that DJ Lovebug is at a loss for words as well.
Then after what seemed like an eternity, DJ Lovebug finally strings together some sentences and she says, "I am so sorry to hear about Denise Stanley. Can you please share with our listeners any information that might help find her?" Then Stan starts to explain how Denise attended a jam session in the parking lot at a Dairy Queen and how she never came home and the other two musicians never came home, but that their VW van and all their equipment was found in the parking lot. Now I'm listening to this and it's starting to register a story that my best friend Brenda told me about a night she went to a Dairy Queen and swears that she saw a flying saucer. Now, as I'm starting to recollect this, I'm also thinking to myself, where's local law enforcement? This is a small town and I haven't heard nothing about this. Well, Stanley starts to talk about how the local authorities really have not seemed interested in helping. They assume because these people were hippies, they just went out to the woods to pick some magic mushrooms. Now, I'm no crime investigator, but I'm putting money on she was abducted and so were her friends. As the fog started to dissipate on the road I was driving, DJ Lovebug asked Stanley, "What song would you like me to dedicate to your gal Denise?" And Stan says, "Well, if you could please play I'm All Out of Love by Air Supply. That'd be real nice." Now I don't know how I'm gonna find this guy Stan, but what I do know is that Mustang Deb is gonna help him bring home Denise.
This is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our
The plants, how adorable. Thanks, hon. Phil volunteered to help out with props. He put the finishing touches on this last night, and then tonight he's getting working on the big one.
Can y'all believe we opened in just 10 days with 7 rehearsals?
Oh, don't remind me. I needed to be off book a week ago.
Everyone listen up. I have some news and I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
What?
I'm afraid we're going to have to cancel the show.
What's going on?
Are you serious?
We lost 4 cast members.
Oh my word, are they
You're
okay?
kidding me.
Look around. No Seymour, no dentist, no Ronette, no Chiffon.
Oh
This
my
can't
gosh.
be so. How did this happen? I got the calls this morning, one right after the other. You know the boil water advisory from a couple of days ago? They didn't get the memo. They all have a stomach bug.
You gotta be
Great,
kidding me.
terrible.
Of course
Is
this would
everyone
happen.
okay?
This was my one opportunity to finally star in a show.
We've been working so hard. Our hands are tied. What are we going to do?
I'm feeling very, very faint right now.
I'm sick about it too. And we were right
This
there.
is the
We were just
worst.
about to open.
How could this happen?
Can we recast? Honey, there's no time and it's not New York City. Who are we going to find who could fill those roles? George down at the donut shop? Marie who drives the school bus?
All this hard work down the toilet. Quite literally.
What about pushing up the dates? Honey, I checked and the high school's doing a production of Grease and then the space is booked another 6 months.
Well, how's about we change venues? Can we do that?
With what money? With Chapter 11, Flamingo Shore's Players spent every last dime producing this show.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Hon,
to
we're
me.
going to figure something
Okay, but what
out.
happened to the show must go on? What happened to that? I understand your disappointment. You have worked your tails off. Maybe we try again next year.
We still have the space for the next 7 days of rehearsals plus the 3 weeks we're supposed to run, right?
Yes, we paid for the time and it's non-refundable.
Well, let's get some of that money back for Flamingo Shore's Players.
I'm listening.
Okay, here's what I propose, and of course we'll all take a vote on it. But instead of doing this show, how's about all of us who are still left in the cast, we put on a talent show, a variety act, a cabaret, so to speak. We'll do songs, dances, all original monologues, comedy routines, I don't know, throwing batons, magic.
Yes,
what do you
Deb,
think?
you're a genius.
Deborah, I love it. Let's show this town what we can do.
We'll all be the stars of the show, Gail.
I'm thinking, can we do this?
Yeah, when life throws tomatoes at you, make a sauce, make a spaghetti, and throw it back.
I'm in. If Ed McMahon can do it in a week, so can we. The show must and will go on.
It was Wednesday night. I had just sat down to some Gordon's fish sticks with some tater tots. And the phone rings. It's my best friend Brenda. She's hysterical. She's crying. I said, Brenda, take a breath. Talk to me. What happened? She said, Deb, about the most terrible thing that could happen happened. And now I'm crying and I start shaking. I said, Brenda, please, you're scaring me. I said, start from the beginning. She said, okay, I'll start from the beginning. She said she was down at the American Legion. They were having a Christmas bazaar. She had baked some cookies to sell at a bake sale to raise money for little Tina's school. She said there were other moms there who had brought baked goods as well. And then she told me nobody bought her cookies. Not a one. I said, you get in the car right now, you bring them over my house and I'll buy them. I mean, she's got a lot of talent for baking.
Cool. Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, as all of you know, last week was early release, and my Aunt Deb, she picked me up from school and she took me to Dairy Queen. And guess what I got? A vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But guess what else? She also took me to this big store and she told me that I could get anything that I wanted. And I was really excited until I started looking around and everything was old and it was broken and it stunk. And I told her that I didn't really see anything I liked. But then she explained that it was a secondhand store and that even though it appeared like everything was old and junky, there was beautiful treasures hidden amongst all the junk. So I searched and I searched and I searched, and guess what, guys? I found my treasure. It's a doll. Yeah, she's really pretty. I really like her. I named her Blair after Blair from Facts of Life. But guess what else? You can take Blair out of her skirt. Look, she's got pink shoes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But if you think this is cool, check this out. Yeah, she comes with toilet paper. Let me put her back together so I can demonstrate. Okay, so imagine for a second, you're playing with your doll. You sneeze. You have a runny nose. That's okay. Because now you have toilet paper to wipe it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Unspoken expectations, ideas you used to play with, they're finally taking shape. But good enough for you is good enough for me. It's good enough. It's good enough for me.
Well, I'm real happy at Meow. I love Pizza Hut.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, I am so bad about talking about myself. Well, you know I'm divorced because I told you when we met on the party line. And I have 3 wonderful, beautiful kids. I have had some legal troubles. I gotta be honest about that. My ex-husband's medical offices were burned to the ground and I was accused of arson. But the prosecution didn't have any evidence. Everything's okay now. What else? Well, oh, I love to cook. Now tell me about you.
About me, okay. Well, I too am divorced. The wife ran off with the gardener. I've got one son. His name is George. He's a sophomore in high school. I am a collector of sorts. Used to be teapots, now it's clocks. Oh, and I love campfires.
You like campfires? I love campfires. I love fires in general. I just get so excited about an open flame. It's kind of like an aphrodisiac. I get real worked up. Excuse me, miss, can we get the check? We'll have the pizza to go, please.
My best friend Brenda and I, we love a good treasure hunt. We love a good flea market, thrift store, consignment shop, estate sale, you name it, hon. So this past Saturday, Brenda and I had a game plan that we were going to hit up all the yard sales in town. But we were going to start with this one house. The thing is a mansion, and it's owned by the wealthiest people in town. They were having a yard sale. So I pick up Brenda. We got some Dunkin' Donuts coffees, and we are ready. We get there before the place has even started putting stuff out.
I mean, you wouldn't believe the amount of high-end furniture, bags, jewelry, lamps that they were basically giving away for free. Now, out of everything we got that day, I was so excited about this maroon leather Lord & Taylor bag. I get home and I open the bag, and you're never gonna believe what was in there. There was false teeth in it. I am looking very gorgeous today.
Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Hi, Steph. It's Tina. Hi, Tina. Samantha's babysitting me right now, and she said I could call you to say hi. Wow, tell her I said hi. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just working right now. What are you doing? Oh, just hanging out. Samantha made me a snack, peanut butter celery sticks. Wow, that's really cool. Hey, Steph, guess what? I've watched Unsolved Mysteries. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. It doesn't scare me at all. Wow, that's a pretty scary show. Have you ever seen it? Yeah, I have seen it. It's a really scary show. It is kind of scary if you think about it, but again, I'm not scared at all about it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Cool. Yeah. So it's like we both watch it. That is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, well, Tina, it's really busy here at the salon, so I am going to have to let you go. Okay, that's cool. I'll try you again later, okay? Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Steph. That was absolutely weird. Yeah, we had a really good talk. She wanted me to tell you hi. Honey, baby angel, Captain Crunch, hug a bunch. I'm going to pump up your chair.
Last night, Phil and I had a date. But when he came to my house to pick me up, he asked if he could come inside, said we needed to talk about it. And right away in my heart, I knew what he wanted to talk about. I said, okay, here we go. I said, Phil, can I get you a glass of Crystal Light or Lipton's iced tea? He said, no, I think we ought to just rip the Band-Aid right off. He says, Deb, we've been having a real good time. We've been dating now 7 months. He said, but I think it's time we had to talk. I said, the talk, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I felt this coming. He says, yeah, I just thought that with the holidays coming up and party invites, it was important that we just made this decision now. I said, right, no, I understand. It's good to have the talk. And he was still wearing his Domino's pizza uniform. He came to my house straight from work. And he took off his cap and he put it on the coffee table and put his hands through his hair and he sighed and he said, Deb, whose house we going to for Thanksgiving? Are we getting a real tree or a fake one? And who the heck are we dressing up as for Halloween? I said, hon, I don't know. I was thinking Axel and Slash, Morticia and Gomez. I said, the possibilities are endless, hon.
You're allergic to gluten? I have a really bad allergy too. Yeah, I was hospitalized 17 times. Literally talking about it is making me want to cry really hard. I once walked past a hot pretzel and I literally fainted. They had to resuscitate me. Yeah, I've seen the Friends reunion. I was at the taping, girl. Front row next to Jennifer Ann. It was crazy. Oh my God, that's great that you're doing yoga. I teach a class on Tuesdays if you want to drop in. You're going back to school for clothing design? I studied fashion in Paris. I have a passion for fashion. Yeah, I still have tons of connections in Paris. I'll totally hook you up. I decided it wasn't for me, but I sold all my designs to Gucci. You should think about a children's clothing line. Oh my God, I am the biggest Marvel fan. I've literally seen every single movie in chronological order. Robert Downey Jr. signed it. I'm the biggest fan. When the rain starts to fall. Hi, honey, have a seat. I'll be with you in 10, okay? Did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. Honey, this is gonna look gorgeous. Let's get a cape on you. Steph, set her up with a cape. Honey, we're gonna do a spritzy schmitzy. Close your eyes. I am parched. Honey, Steph, Diet Coke. Steph, set me up with a deep condish. The water is too cold? Okay, I can adjust that for you. Hot Look Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Wonderful, Roberta. Are you taking appointments for Roberta? Oh, honey, no, I'm booked. She can go to Supercuts. Honey, baby, mermaid, princess, goddess of seashells and sand dollars. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Okay, now let me turn you around, honey. What do you think? Can someone get MTV on the phone? Because, oh my God. I do work magic, honey. I told you I do. I am a beautician and a magician. Do we like the length? How about the mustachio?
Wow, Frank. Wow.
Hey, Marty McFly, Mustang Deb, I need an emergency pickup here in the year 2023. Gas up the DeLorean, hon, because there's a lot of people that want to go back to the 80s. What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong, Marty, okay? Now, we know the 80s aren't perfect, but they got this thing called AI, and it's taking everything over. They even have this thing called the internet where people are going on and they're acting like they're robots. Yeah, they're acting like the robots so they can make some money. I mean, what kind of world are we living in where the people who are real are acting like friggin' robots to make $1? Yeah, the people are paying too. And I'm telling you, I'm even thinking about it because times are tough. Now look, hon, I'm going to gather everybody up and we're going to meet you in the parking lot of Carvel. Now look, these people don't got a lot of money to offer you because the price of eggs is nuts, hon. But I'll buy you an ice cream cake. Roger that, Marty. We'll see you then. May the good Lord above strike me dead if I'm lying to y'all. I saw me an extraterrestrial aircraft. Now, I am not one to embellish nothing. So you can take my words and you can take them to the bank. My baby and I were coming out from getting some ice creams from the Dairy Queen. I look up and the thing is huge with lights all around. It was making no sound. And then it shot up as soon as I saw it. I said, baby, get in the car. Now, before we went into the Dairy Queen, we saw 3 musicians playing outside a VW van, and I really appreciated the ambiance. They were playing one of my favorite songs, Puff the Magic Dragon. So we gave them a little tip before going inside. I want to teach my daughter to appreciate the arts. And the thing that really bothers me is that when we left that parking lot, those people were nowhere to be found, and I think they were abducted by the aliens. So I go home and I call this non-emergency number, and I get this man named Vern on the phone who starts laughing at me when I told him what happened. I said, okay, Varn, you go ahead and laugh now. I said, but when Marvin the Martian comes and abducts your chihuahua, it ain't going to be so funny. I said, so that's on you.
Honey, I can't talk long. I don't want to tie up the phone line in case Steph tries to call. Did Steph make it to Miami okay? Yeah, she got in last night. She called me when she got to her dad's. Good, glad to hear it. Are you worried about her? No, I'm not worried about her. I just want to be available if she tries to call. They're going to have a great time. They're going to the beach. They're going out on the boat. They're going to the drive-in movie. They're going to go visit my mother in North Miami. She's going to have a great time. How is Sylvia? Oh, Sylvia, she's living a life, honey. She's having so much fun. You know her. She loves the beach, the pool. She's playing mahjong every night with the girls. How is Ricky Riptide? You know I don't like it when you call him that. It is very funny, but I'm afraid it's going to stay in my brain and then I'm going to say it in front of Steph. I'm sorry, how is Ricky doing? Does he still have the greased up muscles with the corduroy bell bottoms? Honey, I don't know. I haven't laid eyes on that man in about 7 years. It's been 7 years? Yeah, that's how long Steph has been traveling alone to see her dad. Is he with anyone? I have no idea, don't care. Now don't lie to me. How are you doing? I'm fine. Why do you ask? I just know you, and I know when Steph goes to visit him, you feel a lot of guilt and things come up for you. Honey, my conscience is clear. I did what I had to do for myself and my happiness because ultimately that would have affected my daughter. Now, they have a great relationship, so what do I have to regret? What do I have to feel bad about? Tell me the truth. Do you ever think about him? No, I do not think of that man. Why would I think of that man? Because you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to me, honey. I was there. You loved that man. Yeah, of course I loved him, but it's ancient history, and honey, love is not enough. Well, that's true. He showed me who he was as a person. Ancient history. How is dating going? Truth be told, they've been terrible, but I'm going to keep at it, honey. Good for you. Listen, Steph's going to be going away to college in another year, and I refuse to be one of those mothers who's obsessively calling her, stressed out because she's gone. It's very healthy to have a friend. It makes sense, it does. Not that I'll ever get married or have them live with me, but a dinner date now and again, going to the movies, a walk at the park, it's very healthy. You should think about getting a friend too. Oh, please, I need a friend like I need a flat tire, honey. I'm not telling you this to make you feel bad, but honey, you call me a lot. Are you telling me you don't like talking to me? Of course I love talking to you. You know I love you, but honey, I gotta go because if Steph tries to call and I'm on the phone with you and I miss it, I'm gonna be very mad at you. Enough with the dramatics, I'll let you go. Love you, love you, love you. Great, love you, bye. You ready for some good gossip, honey? Listen to this. My cousin Gina, her girlfriend Cindy, she's having some problems in her marriage. She tells her husband, I need one night a week that I can just do something for myself. So she says, I'm going to go to bowling. I'm going to go do jazzercise. And the husband starts getting suspicious that maybe she's having an affair. So he decides to follow her one night like a stalker, and he follows her to this Baskin and Robbins where she's just trying to eat some ice cream and live a life. Get away from him for a minute. So he waits.
আমার মনে হয় আমি ঘুমিয়েছিলাম তো হাতে চাপ লেগে আপনার কাছে ফোন চলে গেছে।
পরিবারের সুখটাই আমার সুখ। আপনাকে বিয়ে করতে বলছি না, মানে আমার এই যে সব সমস্যা এগুলো আপনি সমাধান করে দেবেন। তাই
আত্মীয় স্বজন বেশি দেখা তো পালা নাই ভাই, আত্মীয় স্বজন যে নাই এটা পালা জিনিস। বেশি আত্মীয় স্বজন মানে হইলো খালি গেঞ্জাম, বুঝছেন?
আপনি স্মার্ট, আপনি যদি আমাদের সঙ্গে যান তাহলে আমাদের বাড়বে, ক্রেজ। কোনো মেয়ে যদি আমার সঙ্গে একবার কথা বলে 2 মিনিট, সে দ্বিতীয়বার আমার সঙ্গে সাক্ষাৎ করবে না।
ওনাকে গিয়ে বলবেন স্যার আমার টাকার খুব জরুরি, আমাকে আপনার স্যালারি 50% দিয়ে দেন।
আমি রূপকথার বাবা হওয়া অনুভূতি উপভোগ করছি, মেটাফরিক সেই অনুভূতি বোঝানো কঠিন।
Như bọn là cái cường ấy, cái cường ở miền núi nó quay đi thôi. Đó lại chết cái phần trưng nó đập. Đúng rồi, đó là phần đập lại vất tinh.
আপনি ঠিক মতো শুন, আপনার হাত পাটা একটু আমি টিপা দিই।
হ্যাঁ, টিপতে হইব না, যা তোর বউর কাছে যা।
আরে আমি আসছি তো।
হ্যাঁ।
আমার এই জীবনে না আর কোনো কিছু করার কোনো মরদ নেই, আমার কোনো জায়গাই নেই।
কেন কথা বলবো না? 100 বার কথা বলবো।
কোন সংবিধানে লেখা আছে যে ব্যাচেলরদের বাসা এক কাটা ধুলার আস্তরণ আর ভাজিন? তুমি আমাকে বলেছিলে তুমি আমাকে আগলে রাখবে, তোমার কথায় আমি সব ছেড়ে এক কাপড়ে আমার ঘর।
মা তো প্রায় সময়ই থাকে আমার সাথে। মা তো একটু গ্রামের বাড়ি গেছে, চলে আসবে, টেনশন নেওয়ার কিছু না খেলে কিন্তু আমার অনেক কষ্ট হবে।
তোমার মা যেগুলো বলে সেগুলোতে বুঝে আমার কষ্ট হয় না? আপনি যে আমার ছোট ছোট বিষয়গুলোতে এত খেয়াল রাখেন, এতেই আমার ভালো লাগে।
শোনো, তোমাকে একটা কথা বলি, চুরিবিদ্যা মহাবিদ্যা যদি না পুরো ধরে।
আপনার যদি আপনার ছেলের বিষয়ে কথা বলার অধিকার থাকে তাহলে ওয়াইফ হিসেবে আমার অধিকার আছে আমার হাজবেন্ডের বিষয়ে কথা বলার। গত কয়েকটা মাস আমি তোমার সাথে অ্যাডজাস্ট করে চলছি, আর গত 2টা মাস
একটা পুরুষ মানুষের না এর থেকে বেশি আর কোনো কিছু চাওয়ার থাকে না, কোনো কিছু পাওয়ার থাকে না।
তোমাকে কিচ্ছু করতে হবে না।
না না, তুমি মনে হয় তুমি কষ্ট পেয়েছো, রাইট?
এই শাড়িটা আমি পরে ফেললে তো তুমি সেখানে আর মায়ের গন্ধ পাবে না।
সেটা নিয়ে তোমার একদম ভালো লাগবে না।
তোমরা আবার এসব ভাববে কেন? এই জেনারেশনের মেয়েরা তো এ সমস্ত কথা চিন্তাই করতে পারে না।
মা তাই তুমি এখানে বসো, ওর জন্য আরেকটা জিনিস আছে।